Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to the Traynham and Cox production sale right here in Fort Klamath. Once again, it's always a pleasure and an honor to be invited back year in and year out. Great set of cattle out back, of course. Everybody's got the opportunity to take a look and see not only on the female end, but a great set of bulls out back for you commercial cattlemen as well. With that said, we've got some business to take care of, and we will do that right after we open. I'm going to turn this microphone over to our host, Mr. Brad Cox, and he's going to visit with you a little, and then we'll get back to some business at hand and maybe talk a little bit about our industry.
Thank you, Eric. Once again, it's an honor to be up here in front of you all. Buckley and myself, we want to thank everybody for coming. We're well aware there's a lot of different options out there when you need your seed stock needs filled, and we sure appreciate you being here with us today. We want to do a big thank you to Dwayne Martin Jr. and his crew once again for allowing us to host this sale here. Dwayne and his crew have been just absolutely amazing to work with, and we sure thank them. I want to thank Austin. If you haven't met Austin, we spoke a little bit ago with Zoetis and Central Oregon Ranch Supply. There are the sponsors for our lunch, and we sure want to thank Austin, your continued support through Central Oregon Ranch Supply. So if you need your drug needs, talk to Mark Malott or Austin, and they'll get you taken care of. Also, we have some new support this year. Where's Shane Kerner? Shane Kerner with Merck. She has a little booth over there. Shane's an old Angus. Well, no, excuse me, Shane. I shouldn't say old. Shane is a very young lady that is now our area rep for Merck. Shane was a green coat with the American Angus Association when my girls were showing. So we've known Shane a long time, and we sure think having Shane here. One other sponsor we have is Rainey's Country's Feed. They supply, helping us sponsor on the meals. As Eric alluded to, we feel very strongly on this set of bulls and females that are behind us. The bulls, Angus bulls, are all HD 50K'd for your genetic and enhancement. Calves alongside the cows out here, the two paired, like always, the calves are broke to tie. They need some more work and some more time, but they're coming along real nice and are doing a really good job. We have an added lot. Lot 87 is a Sim-Angus bull. He's on your supplement. And we also have another added lot. Lot 200 will round out the day with the pen of 10 commercial heifers that are right behind me here. They're going to start calving the end of February, 1st of March, all bred to one bull, all bred to a Cavanese South Point Sun, a bull that we've used a number of years and had no calving difficulties at all with this South Point Sun. These heifers are bred to. Nice set of big, stout bred heifers. They've summered right here, right out from this barn, actually. Been here all summer, and I think they're ready to go out and work for you. I don't really have anything else. Again, thanks for coming, and it'll be a great sale.
All right, well, thank you, Brad. Absolutely appreciate that, Brad and Buckley. Buckley's back here trying to get all the electronics, making sure everything's working. We appreciate everything that she does up here on the auction block with us. Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we talked about the cattle business, the cattle industry. We're in an unprecedented spot in the cattle industry as far as market goes. I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about it. Everybody knows it, but I'll tell you what, it's a great ride right now. And if you've thumbed a ticket and you've been through a lot of the ups and downs of the cattle business and the cattle market, and you're still here, I commend you to be able to go ahead and capitalize on the market that we see now, and I think we see ahead of us for at least the next couple years. But a great market, great business to be in, and an opportunity to not only see the market really good, but for those of you that watch it at all, you understand that we as producers have done a really, really good job of making a product that our consumers crave and want at whatever the price is. And so I commend you for that, buying the right genetics, making the right beef, making the product that the consumer just has to have almost. They're almost, I'm not going to say addicted to it, but it's something that they can't do without now. And so I commend you on doing a good job of making a product that they can't turn away from. So thank you for that. That's why you're here this afternoon. You're going to buy the genetics that fit your program. And as a producer myself, I appreciate that. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we've got some business to take care of course. The terms and conditions are in your catalog. That's how we're doing business this afternoon. As you can see, we're not running the bulls. They're going to be on the screen. We've also got some bidding going to come in online. There's almost 40 people that have, how many? 46. Well, that's 6 more since we sat down. 46 people that have registered and are approved online to be bidding this afternoon. So we're going to be taking a second or two to make sure that they're kept up to speed and online. There is a small delay there. We've got Sam here from CCI helping us this afternoon. Thank you for being here, as well as, of course, my ring crew. Matt McFarland from the California Cattleman's Magazine is going to be working the ring for us this afternoon, and always a great asset and a great advocate for our industry if you get the magazine and you've seen him around the country. So appreciate Matt being here. Quanah Gardner. Quan is here from the American Angus Association. Please, if you have any questions about a program or anything in the Angus breed, he's the guy that can enlighten you, and he's a great guy to get to know and stay close to. So thank you, Quanah, for being here this afternoon. Of course, Rod Wesselman, he's going to be out here. He's on special assignments. No stranger to the Angus industry, no stranger to the breed itself as well, but also a great asset at ringside. And thank you, Rod, for being here this afternoon. We appreciate the help that we're going to have at ringside this afternoon. Of course, helping me on my left side this afternoon is Jared Patterson. He's with the Western Livestock Journal. He's going to be reading the color for us this afternoon. But again, the Western Livestock Journal, a publication that does so much for our industry, so much for the livestock industry in general. We couldn't do it without him. We appreciate, Jared, what you and Logan and the crew have done at Western Livestock Journal, keeping us all abreast of what's going on. With that said, I do believe we got a sale order this afternoon. We're going to go in sale order, not catalog order. So those of you online, hopefully you've got a sale order and you're going to follow along. Those of us that are on the floor here, if you don't have a sale order, you'll need to get one in the back of the room. Do you have anything to add, Jared, before we start the sale? We're good. All right. Well, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I do have one thing that I would like to mention before we get started, and it's something that I believe we really need to do. We lost a great asset to not only the Traynham Cox program, but to the livestock industry, and a guy that what little bit I've got to know of him, he was always fun to be around. He's always had a great smiling face, and he was pretty instrumental at getting all this put together. And we lost him this last year, and this will be the second year since this inception that he hasn't been here. The year before last, he was laid up in the hospital, but he did pass, and that's Mr. Lee Traynham. So if we could take your hats off, we're going to give him just a moment of silence and wish he was here, and I'm almost 100% that he is. Well, thank you very, very much. And Lee, we're going to carry on as well, and that's what you'd have wanted, so thank you very, very much. Well, with that said, I do believe, Jared, we're going to walk that first bull in, that first female. I've been selling bull sales too long here. So, but at that, we're going to walk that first female in, and I mean a whale of a set. We're going to have choice, and you can explain it to them on what we're doing.
Absolutely. Talk a little bit about the program real fast before we lead into these females. The Traynham Cox program has been endeavored into the Angus business in terms of show cattle for a long, long time. Obviously, all three of their kids campaigned some of the best females in the Angus business over their tenure. in the Junior Angus program. All those females came back and have made foundation pieces for the Cox family, obviously representing many of the cow families and donors here. And for example, we're going to get started and sell choice of 1A, 1B, 1C, and 1D. We'll sell choice and work through all 4 of those. But an elite set of females. I hope everybody had the opportunity to go out in the pens and look at them. All 4 of these heifers have a bright future. All different in terms of type and kind. All of them have awesome pieces. I'll let you guys be the judges, but these heifers are out of the Prairie View Compone Bull, which is a leading Cavanese Angus sires, tons of phenotype and select, and back out of that Beargree Sandy 98.4H that Seth campaigned so successfully through the West and the northern country there. Goes back to that famous Cabin Creek Sandy 804 cow. You want to talk about females that have look, presence, quality, and kind. I think all 4 of these females can be ultra competitive. We have 1A and 1B are both Marches, 1C is in April, and 1D is in May. Lead opportunity, all 4 of these females can compete at a high level, Eric. We're selling choice, first choice out of these 4 heifers, the Compones, out of Sandy 94H.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We're going to sell choice. You can buy A, B, C, or D. First one gets the pick. And ladies and gentlemen, what a whale of a females to start the sale with. We're going to start our sale right now, and somebody's going to be 20,000. I'm going to let you be 10, 11. I can 10,000. Going to be 11,000 on. How to get 10, 11. I can 11, 12. Now come along here, 12,000. How to get 12,000. How to get the internet, you're out, 13. Now 14. How to get 15, 16,000. Now 17. I can 17. Internet's in, 18, 19. I can 19,000. Now 20. I can 20 here, now 1. 21. I'm going to be 21, I get it, the internet, you're out, 21. I got 20 on the floor, you got to be 1, 21, I get it, 1. I got 21,000, 21. I got 21, you got to be 1, 21, 21,000, 21. I got 21, you got to be 21, 2. I got 22, to get 22,000, now 3. I got 23,000, I get 23, 3, so I get 23. I got 23,000, now 23, 4, 5. I got 25,000, I get it, 5, 25,000. I got 24, 5, I get 25, you got to be 5, 5, 6 in. I got 26,000, I get 25 and 6 in. I got 25, 26,000. That 26,000, I get 27. I got 25, I'm online. 26,000 out on the floor. I get 25, I get 26,000. Now 7. I get 27,000. Idaho, you're out. 27,000. I get 27 to bid 7. I get 27,000. I get 27. I get 27, 7. I get 20. I'm down on the floor now. At 26,000 on the phone. Got to be 27,000. Brian, you're out. I get 27,000. 26,7. I get 27. I get 27,000. Now 20. Now 8. Now to give 8. I get 28,000. Now to give 8. Brian, you're still out. 28,000. I get 28,000. Now to give 8. To give 8. To give 8. 28,000, now 9. Now 29,000, now to get 9. Phones on, 29. Now internet, you're out. 29,000, now to get 29. I get 29, you got to be 9 nines. Now to get Todd, you're out. Now 9. I get 29,000, now to get 9. Now to get 20, now to get 8. Now to get 9, now to get 29. I get 28, 29, 30,000. I get 30,000 to bid 30 by. I get 30,000, I get him on 30. He lost him on the internet, or on the phone, excuse me. 30,000. 29's bid 30. I get 29, now to get 30,000. Now to get 29 and 30. I get 20, now to get 30,000. Now to get 29, you got to be Thursday. I got 29, how to get, yes, sir.
Well, let's talk again as Matt's getting back on the phone. He lost connection here. But again, guys, I think if anybody went out and studied these females, they are extremely, extremely good. I think if everybody had a different pick, I think all 4 of these heifers can compete at a high, high level. And again, Capone's been a siren, phenotype, look, muscle, and power. But you go back and study the cow families on the bottom side of this female. You want to talk about Sandy 94H. Again, she was campaigned successfully by the Beargree and Seth Cox. And then out of the breed legend, Cabin Creek Sandy 804. I think all 4 of these heifers have a tremendous, tremendous future. Tons of opportunity. We're going to give a second to get Matt back on the phone here. But again, an awesome set of heifers. I think you can't go wrong with any of these.
29, 30. I get 29, you got to be 30,000. I get 29, 30,000 on. At 29, you got to be 30. I'm on the net now. 29, 30. I get 29. Idaho, you're out. 29, 30. I get 29, you got to be 30,000. I got to get him on 30. Where I have sold him on the internet, $29,000. Todd Cook, California, buyer number 645 gets him. We got to find out which one they want, please.
Todd, go ahead and click if you want A, B, C, or D on this choice lot. We appreciate that. This heifer will go on.
1B.
Takes 1B. Thank you, Todd. We appreciate that. That leads us with 1A, 1C, and 1D. Again, elite pedigrees, elite phenotype, awesome set of cattle here. You guys be the judge. We're selling 1A, 1C, or 1D. Thanks again, Todd. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. We've got A, C, and D left right here. Dang it, some of you want to be 10,000. I get it on 10, 11. I get 10,000, now 11, 11, 11, 12, to get 1,000, now to get 13, make it 13, make it 13,000, now to get 13. I got 13,000, now to get 13, make it 13, make it 13,000, now 14, to get 14,000. I got 14, now I get 14. Wait, internet try, you got to be 14,000. What'd you say, Rodney? 14,000, I get 14. Now 15,000, I get 15,000, now 16, 16, 17. I get 17,000, now to get 17,000, now to get 17 and 18, to get 17, 18, to get 18, 19. Now 19, now to get 19, to get 20, now to get 20. Where? I get 20 to bid, 20 to buy, 20, 20, now to get 20, 21. I get 21, not 2. I get 22 to get 2, to get 22, to get 2, to get 22,000, now to get 22. I get 22, 3, 3, 3, come along at 3, now 24. I get 24, now I get 90 to 4, then 24, now I get 90 to 4 is all 24,000. I got 25,000, now I get 25. I got 24, 5. I got Rodney, you're out, 24, 25,000. I got 24, now I get 90 to internet, you got to be 25. I got 24, 5, 5. Minnesota, you're out, 25,000. I get 24, now I get 90 to 5, we're 24, 5. I sold it your way, Quanta, $24,000, 24,000. 134.
It's going to Ed Bright, Missouri. Which one does he want, Matt? Takes the A lot. Awesome. That leaves us with the April and the May. 1C. Love the three-dimensional shape and power in this female. Awesome turn to her rib cage. 1D, the May female that I think is ultra good looking, super wedge shaped, has a little extra foot and bone. 2 extremely good heifers. We're selling 1C, the April, or 1D, the May. I think 2 heifers that are awesome in terms of their type and kind.
Hey, look at here, absolutely. Somebody be 10, 11,000. I get 10,000, now I get 11,000, 11 to buy, I get 11,000, where I get 10, 11. I get 10, 10, 11,000, now 11,000, now to get 10, 11, where you get to be 11, where you get to be 10, 11. I get 10, 11,000, now 12,000, now to get 13,000, now to get 13, 14,000, I get it, I get 14. I get 14, 15,000, now to get 15, to get 15, to get 15,000, now to get 15. I get 15,000, I get it, I get 15,000, all 16. I get 16, 15, 16. I get 16,000, I get it, I get them on 16, where I got 16,000, I get them on 16s, all. I got 16,000, I get them on 15s, all. 16, I'm on Quanta now, Rodney, you're out. 15's bid, 16's all. I get 15, got to be 16,000, I get them on 16. I get 15.5 if that'll help him, but you got to shoot them babies quick. 15.5, 15.5, 15, got to be 15.5. I get 15, got to be 5, 10, 15, 15.5. He's getting a little coaching. 15, 15.5. I got 15, got to be 15.5. I get 15, got to be 15.5 on Little Dunham, go to bank man, 15, 15.5. I sold him your way, Quanta, once again, $15,000, 15,000.
134 takes C. Thank you again, Matt. We're going to roll on to 1D, folks, and this is the May female that's out in the front pins here. I love this one's phenotype. You want to talk about angular, attractive, up-headed, but you analyze her. This one's wedge shaped, great rib cage, big hip set, lots of feature in terms of foot and bone. I think if a guy want to take one and show and be super competitive in a younger division, it's probably the pick of heifers that I would pick in my opinion. This is one of my favorite ones out there. Just personally, I love the 1D, how she's made and designed. Awesome chance here in 1D. Flush Sisters with a couple high sellers so far.
Oh, absolutely. Now I get a part right here. Oh, now I get a some of you want to be 10, 11. I get 10,000. Now to get 11,000. Now to get 10, 11 to bid, 11 to buy. Come along at 10, 10, 11. So to get 10, 11. Where you got to be 11. I get 10, 11. So to get 10, you got to be 11,000. I get 10, 11,000. Now to get 11. Where now 12,000. I get them on 12. I get 11. You got to be 12. 12. You get 12,000. Now to get home. We're going to be 13. I get 13. You get 13,000. Now to get 13, 14. I get 14,000. Now to get 13, 14. To get 14. To get 13, 14. I get 13. Now to get 14,000. Now to get 13, 14. I get 13. Now to get 14. To get 14. To get 14,000. I get 14,000. Now 15,000. Now to get 15. 15,000. Now to get 15. To get 15. To get 15. To get 15,000. Now to get 15. 15,000. Now to get 15. To get 15. To get 15. To get 15,000. Now to get 14. 15. I get 14. Now to get. We're having a conference. 14, 15, 16. I get 16,000. Now to get 16. I get 16,000. Now to get 15, 16. I get 16,000. I get to get them on 16. Where are you going to be 16? Only in Dunham going to bank 15, 16. 15, 16,000. I sold it your way, Quanta. $15,000. 15,000. 120 gets him 120.
Thank you, guys.
You.
All
Absolutely.
4 of those heifers went to great homes. Be interesting where they end up down the road. We're going to roll on to the 4A. Here's the Expressway out of the round table, 6780 female that's pictured there above. Boy, I love the angular maternal look of this one. Super sound, super correct. Again, an expressway out of the famous Princess 6780. Just an April-born female here. Eric, this one's angular sound and has a super maternal look. Lot 4A.
Oh, absolutely. Different deal right here, man. But I mean, the quality runs deep. Some of you want to be 10,000, 11,000. I get 10,000 now to get 11,000. Now to get 10,000, you got to be 11, 11. Now to get 10,000, 11 to be 11 to buy. I get 10,000 now to get 11, you got to be 11,000. I'll let you be 5,000, 6,000. Let's have an auction. I get 5,000, 6,000, now 7,000. Now to get 7, now 8, 8, 8 to get 8, 8 to get 8, 8 to get 8,000 power. I get 7,500 now to get 75 then. I get 7,500 now to get 75 to get 5 to get 7,500 now 8, 8 to give 8,000 now to get 75 now 8, 8 to give 8 power. I get 75 now 8, 8, 8 to give 8, 8 to give 8, 8 to give 8, 8 to give 8,000 now to get 75 now 8. I get 75 now 8, 8, 8 to give 8,000 now to get 75 now 8, 8, 8 to give 8,000. All in, all done. I get 75. You want to be 8,000? Sold him your way, Rodney. $7,500. 7,500. 114. 114, $7,500.
Great
Buckley?
job, young lady. I know you studied them hard. We're going to move into the Sim-Angus division here with lot 10. I think if anybody walked the pins, they had to find this freak in terms of look and power and substance. Big hip, lots of feature in terms of foot and bone. This one can raise show steers. This one can raise great ones, but I think this one can campaign and be super successful. She's got the color pattern. She's got the design, the look to be a head turner, in my opinion. Loaded up. Back out of the female they bought from C4 in Oklahoma, one of their new feature and broker donor cows here. Here's lot 10, one that's awesome to look at, tons of feature, and I think a breeding piece down the road once her show career's done. Lot number 10.
Oh, you want some bling right here, as Jared said. You look at here. We're loaded up right here, and somebody want to be 5,000, 6,000 tall. I get 5,000, I get them on 6,000. When did it get 5,000, 6,000 per? I get 2,500, 3, come along here, 25 and 3 and 3 and 3,500 and 4. I get 4,000, I get it, I get it 4,000 and 4,000 tall. I get 4,000, I get it, I get it 4. You got to be 4,500, how to get 45, 5,000, I get it, I get it 5. I get 5,000, I get it, I get it 5, 5,500, how to get 55 pounds, I'm going to get 5,500. I get 55, I get it, I get it 5, 5,500. I get 5,500, I get 55 pounds on 5,500, I get it, I get it 55, 6,000. I get 55, you got to be 6,000, now to get 55 and 6 in. I get 55, you got to be 6,000 tall, how to get 50. Internet, you're out. 55, 6,000 tall. 55, you got to be 6,000, now to get 6,000 to be in by him, yes, sir.
You know, Eric, there's a little different pace looking at these Sim-Angus heifers compared to the Angus heifers, but you analyze this one for type and kind. I'll let you guys be the judge, but I'll give you my opinion. This one is good looking, long neck, really skinny, big hip, really stout featured. This one I think is awesome design, has an opportunity to be a breeding piece, but I think this one's show career in terms of placing banners and turning heads in the show ring. I think has an immense amount of opportunity. That's right, the youngest one in the sale here. But I think an awesome opportunity in a Simmental female that's cool marked, cool looking, and has an intriguing pedigree. Lot 10.
55 on quantity, got to be 6,000. Internet, you're out. 55, 6,000 tall. I can 55 to get 6,000. When to get 6,000 to be in pie. I can 5,500 now to get 6,000. Now to get 6,000 on in. Done. I'm going to bank me in 6,000. I can 6,000. I get adjusted online. You're out. You got to be 6,000, and I have. I can 6,000, 5,500. You got to be 6,000, and I have. Sold them your way, quantity $5,500. 5,500. 117's the buyer number. Thank you.
2 lots ahead of her. We're going to roll on to lot 8, the black baldy heifer that's got 2 rear socks. This one's awesome to look at. This one's 3-dimensional, super stout, got all the feature in terms of foot and bone. Looks like a little donor cow walking with all the look and quality. This heifer hit me hard. I love the substance. I love the kind. She's out of the bankroll. Grandson, back out of the Sam Charisma. We all know what the Charisma cow family's done here at Traynham over the years, right, Matt? Super successful. All of them have been extremely, extremely good. This heifer's super gentle, super quiet. I love this heifer a lot. I love her dimension and her kind. Lot 8.
Oh, wow, look at here. Absolutely. Oh, want to look at here down. Right here, 5,000, 6,000. I got 5,000. I get 5 where I get 25, 3. I get 3,000, now 3,500, now 35, 4,000, now 4,500, now to get 45, 5. I get 5,000, now 5,500, now to get 55 pounds. I'm going to get 5,500. I get 5,500, now to get 55 pounds. I'm going to get 5,500. Now 6,000. I get 55, 6,000. I'm going to be 6,000 tall. I get 6,000. I get enough 55, 6,000. You get 6,000. I'm going to get 55. I'm on Matthew at 55. $6,000. Now 6,500. Now 6,500. Now you're out. 6,500. Now 7. Now 7. Now you're out to get on live phone. 7,000. I get 7,000 to be invited to get 7,000. I got to take it on 7. Where you going to be? Now 7,500. Nope. Got it, Eddie. 7 here. 75. I get 75, 7,500. Now to get 75. Now 8,000. Now to give 8 here to give 8,000 tall. 8,000. Now to give 8 here to give 8 here to give 8,000. Now to give 8,000 prior. 8,000. Now to give 8 here to give 8 here to give 8,000. Now to give 8,000. Now to give 8,000 to be invited. 8,000. Now to give 8 here to give 8 here to give 8 here to give 8,000. Now to give 8 where you want to be 8. 8,000 tall. I'm with Quanta now. 75. You're going to be 8,000. Sold at your weight, $7,500. Calling us 7,500. 104. Thank you.
Awesome job, young man. We're going to flip back to the Angus division and sell choice of 3A and 3B. 3A, these females are South Points out of the 6780 donor cow. Again, these would be maternal sibs of the lot 4A female that we sold earlier. Love the maternal shape and kind of these females. 3A is a February, 3B is a March. These females are both full sibs. The recent high sellers that Ed Bright bought a few years back. Again, the 6780 donor cow wrote her story in terms of the Angus business here at Traynham's. We're going to sell you a choice of 3A or 3B.
All right, you can buy choice 3A or 3B, or you can sweep the ring in 2 times your money. How's that? Somebody be 10,000. 10,000. I'm going to let you be 3. 3,500. Thank you. Now 4. Now 4,500. Now to get 45. 5,000. I'm going to dime it in pine. Where are you going to be 5,000? I can 45. 5. I can 5,000. You're getting choice now. I can 45. 5,000. I'm going to dime it in pine. Where are you going to be 5,000? I can 5,000. I'm going to dime it in pine. Where are you going to be 5? Then 5 right in front of you. 5. 5,500. I can 55. I'm going to dime it at 5,500. Now to get 55. I can 5,000, now 55, now 6,000. I get 6,000. I'm going to take it on 6. Where are you going to be 6,000 to bid and buy? I get 6,000. Now he's out. Now 6,000 tall. I get 6,000. Get 55 on the phone. You got to be 6,000 tall. I get 6,000 to bid and buy. To get 6,000 prior. I get 6,000. I'm going to get them on 6,000. All in all done. I'm go to bank man. 55 to bid here. You got to be 6,000. All in all done. I'm go to bank 6,000. Now to get 6,000. Sold them your weight, $5,500, 5,500. Put them on buyer number 132. Buyer number 132. He takes the A lot. He takes the A lot. All right. Thank you.
That leaves us with 3B, the March female. March female. This one's long and sound, super complete, really honest and fault-free in her design. Again, she's out of the Conley South Point, back out of that Princess, 6780. Like I said, this one's long, sound, smooth, and really maternal in her design, lot 3B.
Oh, and I think you used that number. Oh, and I'm going to want to look at your town. We're selling the B lot now, and somebody be 3, 5. I can 30. Thank you. Now 4. I can 4,000. 45, 5,000. I'm going to need it at time. We're going to be 5,000. I'm going to need it at 5,500. I can 5,500. Now to give 55 pounds. I'm going to give 5,500. I'm on Matt now at 5. You got to be 5,500. I can 5,000. Now to give 5,500. Now to give 55. To give 5 to give 5,500. I can 5,500. Now to give 55. To give 5 to give 5,500. Now 52, but you got to shoot them BBs quick. 5,250. 5,250. I'm 52 to get internet. You're out. 5,250. I'm 52. 5. Now 50. I'm 5,500. Now to get 55. I'm 55. Now to get 5 to get 5,500. Now to get 55 to get 5 to get 55. 5,500. Now to get 5 to get 5,500. Now to get 55 to get 5 to get 55. And I am sold them on the internet. $5,250. 5,250 headed for Idaho. Buyer number 644.
We're going to move right to the 2A and 2B choice lots. Here's the Kingpins, back to the maternal cow, 6780. Again, these maternal sibs to most of these heifers that sold here today. The Kingpin needs no introduction in terms of the Angus business. Siren champions and ones that have a ton of look, tons of power, tons of kind. We're going to sell you 2A of January as well as 2Bs of January. Both these heifers have tons of ribbon body, tons of look and quality. We're selling choice, 2A or 2B of the Kingpins out of the 6780 cow.
Oh, look at here, 2A and 2B choice once again. Somebody be 5,000. I'll let you be 35. 5, 35, 4,000. Thank you. Now 4 and 4,500. Now to get 5,000. Now to get 5,000. Now get it at 5, 5,500. Now 55. I get 5,500. Now to get 55. Pounds 6,000. I get 6,000. Now 6,000. 6,500. Now to get 65. 7. I get 6,700. Now 7,000. I get it down 72. I get 7,200. Now to get 82. To get 7,200. Now 5. Now 75. 7. Now 7,700. Now 8,000. Now to get 800. Now 8,500. Now to get 85. 80. You're getting choice now. 85. 8,500. 8,500. Now 9. How to get 9,000? What'd you say? 9. How to get down? How to get down to 500? How to get 95? I get 9,500. How to get 95? How to get 95? I get 9,500. How to get 95? How to get down? Quanta's in the lead now. 9. Be 9,250 if that'll help you. I get 92 to get 82 to get 92 to get 82 to get 9,250. I get 92 to get 82. Yes, sir. Yes, I gotta go. 92.5. Now 95 to get 95. I get 9,500. Now to get 95 to get 9,500. Now to get 95. I get 9,500. Now to get 95 to get 9,500. Now to get 95. I get 9,500. Now to get 90. It's only $250. 9,500. 9,500. Here we go. I get 92.50 now to get 9,500. Now to get 95. I'll in I'm going to bank 9,500 and I have sold them your way, Matthew. 9,250. 9,250. 131's the buyer number. Takes B. 131 takes the B lot.
That leaves us with 2A. Again, a January Kingpin out of 6780. This one's got tons of ribbon body. I think has a nickel more substance in terms of hip, bone, and power. Great rib cage here. Well, a Cowrier version, in my opinion, lot 2A.
Oh, hey, we saved the best one right here. Damn it, dang it, one right here. 35.4. I get 35. You got to be 4,000. 45.5 to get 5,000. No, to get 5,000. Give it 5,000. I get 5,000. I get a damn it, 5. We're going to be 5,000. I get 5,000. I get a damn it, 5. We're going to be 5,000. 5,000. 5,500. Now, sir. I get 6,000. I get a 6,000. 6,500. 6,500. Now, 7. Now, 7. The internet, you got to be 7,000. I get a 7 wire. I get 7,000. 7,500. Now to get 75. I get 775. 75. I get 8,000. Now to give 8,500. Now to give 8,000 now to give 85 to give 8,500 85 now 9. I get 9,000 now to get down. How to get down? How to get 9,000 now to give 85. Now online you're out. I get 85 with the corner right here on the floor. Got to be 9,000. 85 9. 85 9 to get down. How to get 9,000? 85 and 9. Sold them your way, corner. $8,500. 8,500. 111. Thank you. All right.
A few pages back, we're going to roll on to Lot 5, one that I think is awesome to look at. Got lots of feature. Lot 5 is a Kingpin out of the McKinley donor cow, the 5849 that was successfully campaigned by the Cox family here. Here's a February female that's got extra foot and bone, power, super attractive, extremely long, super correct. Here's one that I think is a sleeper in the cell, lot number 5.
Oh, negative. Hey, lot number 5. Hey, gentle now. This one you can just take out like a house dog. They got him so gentle. Help yourself right here. Somebody be 35. 4,000. Hanging 34. Now 5. Now 4,500. Now to get 4,500. Now to get 4,500. Now to get 45. Hanging 4,500. Now to get 4,500. Now to get 45. Now 5,000. Now 5,500. Now to get 55. Hanging 5,500. Now to get 55 pounds. Now to get 5,500. Now to get 55. Hanging 55. Now to get 90 pound. Now to get 55. 6,000. Now get a almost there. I get 6,000. Now get a almost 55. 6,000. How about 5,700, Matthew? I'll take that quarter. I have 6. Come along. Now 6,200. Now 6,200. Now 6,200. Now to get 6,200. Now to get 62. Now 5. Now 6,500. Now 65 pounds. Now to get 6,500. I get 65 pounds. All 65. Now 7. Now 6,700. Now to get 67. 7. Now to get 60. All right. 7. Now to get 65 and 7. I get 65. Going to be 6,700. I get 65. 6,700 to bid. 7. Now to get 6,700. Now to get 67. 7. Now to get 67. Sold him your way, Rodney. $6,500. 6,500. Buyer number 115, buyer number 115, thank you.
Going to the Harrison family. They know what a good one at Traynham's does. They were the reserve champion last year at Reno, the National Western Nugget Show there in Reno. Lot 7's the next heifer coming in. Here's a 24 carat out of a blue chip. Wow, this one's got tons of quality. I love the angularity, how chiseled this one is through her front end. Opens up to a bold, powerful rib cage. This one's got a lot of quality, super refined and super attractive in terms of how she's made. Lots of turn to her rib cage. Here's a 24 carat. If anybody's followed the Angus show business, 24 carat's been dominant throughout his years. Lot 7, just a March female here in a 24 carat.
Oh, absolutely. You were listening when you were at the K-State with all these terminology, by golly. Oh, bleeding purple up here. No, look at you down. I got 3,500, 4,000. I got 35, 4,000, 4,500. I get 45, 5, to get 5,000. I get 45, 5. I get 45, I get 5 word. I get 45, got to be 5,000. Super gentle, Buckley said. They all are, but this one exceptionally 45. 5,000. I get 45 to get 5,000. Now to get 45. Now to get 5,000. Now 5,500. Now to get 55. I get 5,000. Now to get 55. To get 5,000. To get 5,500. Now to get 52. If that'll help you, internet, you're out. Washington, you're out. 5,250. Now to get 52. To get 82. To get 52. To get 50. now 5, now 5. I get 5,500, now to get 55, to get 5, to get 5,500, now to get 55. I get 55, to get 5, to get 5, to get 5, to get 5,500, now to get 55. I get 52, 50, now 5 passes, no, gotta go, 52 and 5. I sold her $5,250 on the internet, $5,250. She's staying right here in the great state of Oregon. She is going to Erica, buyer number 606.
Goodbye there, Erica. We're going to roll on to a different division in the spring bred cows, and we're going to sell choice of the cow or the calf. The first one in is the lot 15 and 15A. 15's a Silveris style, back out of a first class. You study this one's kind. Awesome in terms of her legs, good looking, super complete. She's bred to Capone, which would be the sire to the lot 1 females. I think this mating would hit. It'd be a home run. This cow's got the look and power. Capone's going to add a little more punch and substance to him. Or 15A out of the Hill Valley Reckoning bull, a bull that made a lot of noise in the Angus business a few years back when he was campaigned at Oklahoma City. We're going to sell you a choice of the cow that's AI bred to Capone or the Hill Valley Reckoning heifer calf that's just in April, 15A. Now that heifer calf is halter broke, folks. 15 or 15A.
Oh, the hard work's been done. She's halter broken. I mean, you want to talk about a female on both ends. You get a chance to look at the mother as well, and I mean that baby's looking good. Somebody be 3,500. 4, now 4, now 5, now 4,500. You're buying choice. I can 4,500. Now to get 4,500. Now to get 4,500. Now to get 4,500. I get 45. Now 5,000. I get it in 5,500. Now to get 55 pounds. Now to get 5,500. You're buying choice. Kansas 5,500. I get 55. I get it in 5 word. Now to get 5,500. Now to get 55. I get 55. I get it in now. 5,500. Now to get 55. I get 55 now. So there's no mistake. I got 4,500 right here. You guys all came at nope. I took it right here from this Clinton in Kansas. You got to be 5,000. You got to be. I'll let them be 4,750, but they got to shoot that BB quick. 4,750. 45. 7.5. Now 5,000. Clinton, you got to be. I stuck up for you. 5,000. 5,000. I get 5,000. I got 4,750. You got to be 5,000. Kansas. I get 4,750.
It's an awesome pair, Clinton.
What's that?
It says an awesome pair. Not often you get to buy a style first class that's bred to Capone, folks. I think this cow is proven. She's awesome in terms of her kind. Or you can take the heifer calf.
I knew somebody went to Kansas State could get somebody from Kansas to bid one more time. 5,000, 5,250, 5,250. I can 5,250. So to get 5,250. I can 52 to get 2 to get 2 to get 5,250. So I can 52 to get 2 to get 52, and I have sold it on the internet, $5,000. She's headed for Kansas. Now we need you to click in and tell us if you want the cow or the calf.
I would agree.
Right. He wants
Clinton
the cow.
Takes the cow. Nice
He's
buy there, Clinton.
Take the cow.
Smart move. We're going to roll on to 15A again. This broke heifer calf that's just in April. This one's got a little extra substance and power. Big in its upper pin set. A little more foot and bone in terms of shape and power. Again, out of that Hill Valley Reckoning, 931 that made quite a stir back in Oklahoma City 3-4 years ago. April heifer calf broke the lead out of a proven Angus show style, lot 15A.
Look at her down. Right here, 4,000. 4 and 5. I got 4,500. I'll let you go. 25. We're only on calf price now. 25. 3. I got 3. Now 5. Now 3,500. 4. I got 4,000. I got 4. Word. I got 35. Got to be 4,000. I got 35. Got to be 4,000. I got 4 2. I got 4,250. Now to get 42 to get 2 to get 2 to get 4,250. I got 42 to get 2 to get 4,250. On. Had to get 42. I got 42 to get 2 to get 4,250. On to get 42 to get 2 to get 4,250, 4,250, yes sir, yes, I'm on Rodney now, 4,200, 4,250, I sold him your way, Rod, $4,000, 4,000, and that's going to go to 116. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right.
Next one's the Sim-Angus pair, lot 16 or 16A, the cow 16, just a 22 model, a bankroll granddaughter out of a Your Believers bred cow. This one's AI'd late May to TL on the run, 106K, safe AI. Think an ultra elite mating, one that can raise a nice calf. I love the substance and power in this female. Or you can buy that broke to lead heifer calf, 16A. That's a County O, son, out of a bankroll. That's super powerful, super thick. I think a great option. Pick or choose, lot 16 or 16A.
Oh, name it, dirty barn, 16 or 16A, round here, damn it, dirty barn. Oh, name it, dirty barn, look at your tail, name it, dirty barn, and here. Somebody want to be 5,000. I'll let you be 3. I got it. Now 5. Now coming on 5. Now 4. Now 4,000. Negative, negative, 45. I get 4,500. Negative, 4,500. Negative, 45. 5,000. Negative, 47. Now 5. I get 5,000. Negative, negative, 5. Where are you going to be 5,000? Come along here. 5,000. 5,000. So I'm going to get 5,002. At 5250. Now 55. At 55. 7. At 57. 7. So I'm going to get 57. 6,000 again. 62. At 62. 62, now 557, 67, 7, 6700, hanging 67, 7, 67 a bit, 7 to buy, hanging 6700, now 7,000, I get to get on 7, hanging 7,000, I get to get on 7, 7 a bit, 7 to buy, hanging 7,000, the freight was going to kill her, Matthew, 7,000, I get to get on 7,000, I get to get on 7, hanging 7,000, I get to get on 7 a bit, 7 to buy, I get 7,000. I sold her on the internet, 6,750, 6750, click in and tell us
She's
which
going to
your
a good
choice
home.
is.
Shirley, which one are you going to take, the cow or the calf? You can pick or choose 16 or 16A.
All right. She chose
Takes
16.
the cow. Awesome. That leaves us with that broke to tie.
Right.
April heifer calf, super thick, super powerful, tons of foot and bone underneath one. Awesome color pattern here. She's a 3/4, 1/4, 16A, a County O granddaughter. Broke to tie, lot 16A.
Oh, all right. Here's her baby right here. I mean a spitting image now, and a big, good female right here. Oh, look at her down 335. I get 3,500. Now to get 35 4. I get 445 pounds. I get 4,500. Now to get 4,500. Now 40. You get 45 7. I get 45 4,750. Now to get 47 7 higher. I get 47 5. Now to get 5,000. I get a David 5. We're going to be 5 then 5,000 now 2. I get 52. What do you think now? 52. What are the 50? Now to get 52. To get 10 now 5. We're going to find out 5,500. Now to get 55. To get 55. To get 5,500. Now to get 55. 5,500. Now to get 55. 5 7. I get 57. Now you're both out. 5,750. I get 57 7. I get 57 7. Now 6,000. I get a negative 7. I get 6,000. I get a negative 6. Where? Now to get 6,000 to be in 5. I get 6,000 down 6,000. Now to get 6,000 to be in 5. To get 6,000 tall. I get 6,000. I get a negative 6. Where? I get 6,000. I get a negative 7. I get 6,000. I get a negative 6. And I have sold it your way at $5,750. 57.50. 122.
Awesome. We're going to flip back to the 4B.
Is that you?
And go with that other lot, the Expressway out of the 6780. Again, we've talked about foundation donor females here. This 6780 cow is entrenched in all these pedigrees here at Traynham Cox. Certainly a breed legend, one that was successfully campaigned by the boys. I love this one's design and maternal look. This one's got the added substance and power. Pin width, super wedge shape, really, really attractive and super sound. I think this one you could show, but I think this one's days down the road of being a cow is going to be phenomenal. Lot 4B, the mid-April out of Expressway.
Oh, negative on 4B be the next lot to buy right here out of an Expressway or buy. Look at here, negative buy. Oh, negative buy 35. I get 3,500. Now to get 3,500. Now to get 35 pounds. Now to get 35 4,000. Now to get 35 4 4,500. Now to get 45 5. I get 5,000. Now get 5,500. I get 5,500. Now to get 55 pounds on 50. Now 6,000. I get 6,500. Now to get 65 pounds. Now to get 65. I get 6,500. Now 7. Now 7,000. I get a 7. I get 7,000. 6,750 if that'll help him. Now 7. Now 7. Now 7,000. Now 2. Now 7,250. Now to get 7,250. I get 7,250. Now to get 7,250. 7,250. Now to get 7,250. So to get 75 pounds on to get 75. I get 75. I get a negative 5 7. Now 7,700. Now to get 77 7. So to get 7,750. I get 77 7 8. I get 8,000. Now to get 8 to get 8 to get 8 to get 8,200. Now to get 8,250. 82 to get 8 to get 8 to get 8,250. So now to get 82. 8,250. Now to get 82 to get 85 pounds on to get 85, 85, 7, 87, 7, I'm to give 87 a bid, 7, I'm to give 87, 7, I'm to give 87. Now 9,000, now to get down, now to get down, to get 9,000, now to get 9,000. I get 9,000, now to get 9,250. You were close, calling 9,250. I get 9,250, now to get 82 to get 9,250. I get 9,250, now to get 82 to get 2. Not 5. I get 95 to get 500 to get 9,500, now to get 95 to get 500 to get 95. I get 9,500, now to get 95 to get 500 to get 95. 7. I get 97, 7, I'm to get 97. I get 97, 7, I'm to get 90. Now 10. I get 10. Makes the book keeping easier and even 10. I get 10, now 10 2. I get 10 2 to get 2 to get 2 to get 10 2. I get 10 2, now to get 2 to get 2 to get 2 to get 10 2. I get now 10 5. Now 10 5. I get 10 10 5 to get in 10 to get in 5 to get in 5. I get 10 5 now to get in 10 to get in 5. 11. Now 11, I get 11,000, now to get 11, how to get 11,000 to get 11, now 11, 5. I get 11, 5 to get 11,500, now to get 11, 5 to get 11, 5. I get 11, 5, now to get 11, 5, 12. I get 12,000, now to get 12, 12, how to get 12,000, where? I get 12,000, I get 12, 12, how to get 12,000, where? I get 12,000, I get 12, 12, 5. I get 12, 12, 5 to get 12, 5 to get 12, 12, 5 to get 12, 5. I get 12, 12, 5 to get 12, 5 to get 12, 5. Out 13,000, now to get 13, I'm working up a sweat, 13,000. I get 13 to get 13, to get 13, to get 13,000, now to get 13. I got 13,000 now to get 13, get 13, get 13. Yes, sir, yes, 13,000. 13 5. I got 13 13 5. I got 13 going to be 13 5. I got 13 13 5 to get 13 to get 13 5 to get 13 5. I got 13, don't lose it for 500. I got 13 13 5. I got 13 now to get 13 5. All in, all done, go to the bank with them and die. 13 5 and I 13 5 and I sold him your way $13,000. 13,000.
114. Nice job, young lady.
All
Thanks for your
right.
input on the sell order, Matt. The next one we're going to move on to is lot 6. Here's a kingpin out of the Queen 6828 female, just a March. This one's long and super maternal in her design, extra sound. This one, get out, some motors, up-headed, lots of presence here. The last Angus show heifer of the day in terms of the spring division, lot 6, a kingpin that's just a March.
Oh, hey, he's a kingpin. She's right here. Help yourself. 35, 4. I get 35. Got to be 4,000. 4,500. Now to get 45. 5,000. 5,500. Now to get 55. 55. 6,000. 65. I get 6,500. Now to get 65 pounds. How to get 6,500. I get 6,500. Now 7. 75. 8. I get 8,000. Now 8. 8,500. Now to get 85. 9. 9,500. Now to get 95. I get 9,500. Now to get 95. To get 95. 10. 5. 11. I get 11,000. 11. 5. 12. I get 12,000. I get I'm on 12, where you going to be 12, 5. I get 12, 5, now to get 13,000, now to get 13,000, now to get 13, 5, 14. I get 14,000, now to get 14, 5, now to get 14, 5. I get 14, 14, 5, I get 14, going to be 5. I get 14, 14, 5. I get 14, I get a 5, where now to get 14, 5, 15,000. I get 15,000, I get a negative, I'm on 15. I get 15,000, I get a negative, I'm on 15, going to be 15, and I have sold it your way, Quanta, $14,500. 104.
Nice job, young man. Thank you to all the people that bought the Angus Spring Show heifers and Simmental Show heifers. Well, I guess we're going to move on to one more Simmental Show heifer in lot number 9. Here's a Baldy that's a half-blood, just an April born. This one's really sleek in terms of how she's made, angular and smooth and sound with tons of rib and body and shapeness. There's a heifer that just has presence and quality in a very clean sound package. She's a loaded up back out of the Barbara cow. Lot number 9.
Oh, now lot number 9 in your catalog. Help yourself. Somebody be 35, 4. I get 35 to get 4,000. I get 35 now 4 to get 4,000. Now 4,500. Now to get 45 now 5,000. I get it down to 5. I get 5,000. I get it down to 5. Where now to get 5,000. So I get 45. I'm online, man. 45. You got to be 5. I get 45. I get it down to 5. Word. I get 45, 5. I get 45. I get it down to 5. Word. I get 45, 5,000. 5,500. Now to get 55. I get 55. I get it down to Tony, you're out. 55. Justin, you are too. Got to be 5,500. I get 5,500 now to get 5,000. Now to get 55. To get 55. To get 5,500. Now to get 55. I get 5,500 now to get 55. 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 I get 5,500 now to get 55. To get 55. To get 5,500 now to get 55. I get 5,250. If that'll help you shoot them BBs quick, though, please. 5,250. And here we go. Now 5. Now 5. Now 55. Valerie, you're out. 55. Now 7. I get 5,757. To get 57. 7. Come along here. 77. Now 7. I get 6,000. I get a almost 6,000. Now to get 6,000 to been by. I get 6,000. I get a almost 6 word. Now to get 6,000. Now 2. That's 6,200. Now to get 2 to get 2 to get 2 to get 6,250. Now to get 2 to get 62. 6,250. Now to get 2 to get 2 to get 6,250. Now to get 62. 6,250. Now to get 2 to get 2 to get 6,250. I sold her $6,000 online. $6,000 going to buyer number 627. Valerie, thank you. All right.
Again, thank you to all those that bought spring heifer calves here to campaign. Be excited to see where those go. If you guys have any questions or need any help along the way, Brad and Buckley and Seth and crew are always there to help you. We're going to move on to the spring bred heifer division. The first one out of the gates, lot 17. Here's an emerald female that's bred to that Capone, that stylish Cavanese Bull of Prairie View Farms that's in the select lineup. bred for a late February, early March calf here. This one's got all the cow power and substance in the world. This one's bold in terms of rib cage, super sound, super complete. I think this one you can breed for phenotype or you can breed for performance. I love this female's design and kind. Awesome cow prospect. Lot 17, Bred AI to Capone.
Oh, lot number 17, right here. Damn it, I get a deep part. Oh, damn it, I get a deep part around here. Down, look at your tail. Damn it, I get a deep part around here. And somebody to be 10,000. Oh, I get a deep part. Look at you. I'll let you be 5, 2, 5,200. I got 5,000 now to get 52, to get 2, to get 5,200 on my Bred Heifer. Now to get 5,200, now to get where? 5,200, now to get 2, to get 2, to get 2, to get 5,200. 3, 2, thank you. Now 5, now 7. I come along here at 37, 4, now 4,200, now 5, 4,700. I get 47.5. I get 5,000. I get it at 5,200. I get 52 to get 2 to get 52 to get 2 to get 5,200. Now to get where? 5,200. Now to get 2 to get 5,000 bid. You got to be 2.5. 5,250. I get 52 to get 2 to get 5 to get 55 to get 55 to get 5,500. Now to get 57. I get 57.50. I get 57.7. I to get 5,750 zone. I to get 57.7. I to get 5,750. And I sold them your way, Matthew. $5,000. 5,000. You Bet Country Inn Cattle Company. Thank you.
Buyer 112. She knows the good ones. Next one, we'll move to a Simmental bred heifer. This is one that Matt loved a ton. We talked about on the way up and here this morning. Here's lot 19. She's a 3/4, 1/4 red blaze face one out of Prophet himself. Back out of that Rita, 55-53 female that's had so much success here. This is one that Matt loved a great deal. We love the pedigree, but look how she's bred, folks. She's absolutely. As Matt said, that Tex Rita, 55-53 females, one of the most elite phenotype cows in the business. Tons of quality, tons of kind, but analyze the pedigree alone. A Prophet back out of that cow and Bred AI to Loverboy. Lot 19, a red blaze-face semi that has all the horsepower and performance in the world. Lot 19.
She is as long, like Rod said, as a well rope right here. Somebody be 3,504. I can 4,000, I get it 4,000, I get it 4. Thank you. I can 4,000, I get it 4. Word, had to get 4,000 in buy. I can 35.4, 37.5. Come along here, 37.50. Now 4,000, I get it 4. Word, you got to be 4, 42, 2 to get 42. I can 42, 4, 5, 5 to get 4,500, to get 45, 7. I'm on the net now, 47.50, 5,000. Got to be 5. Got to be 5, 7, 52, 55, 5,500, 5,700. I get 57. Come along here, 57, 6,000. Now to get 6,000 tall. I get 6,000. I get on 6,000. Now 2s. I'm to get 6,200. I get 6,250. Now to get internet. You're out 6,250. I get 6,250. Now to get I'm on Matt now 6,000. You got to be 6,250. I get 6,250. Now to get now 5 to get 5 to get 65 to get 5 to get 65. I get 6,500. Now to get 5 to get 5 to get 6,500. Now to get 65, 7. I get 6,700. I get 67, 7, how to get 67, 7 to bid, 7 to buy. I get 67, 7, how to get 6700, how to get 67. Owens, it gets Owens, 6,750. Sold him your way at $6,500. 6,500. 141.
Nice buy there. The next one, back to the Angus division, lot 18, just across the page. Here's one that's Bred AI to Keneally Emerald, due late February, early March. This one's a performance-bred female, good data, bred to that popular Keneally Emerald that makes tremendous females, adds a little substance and power to them. Lot 18, long, smooth, and maternal in its design. Lot 18, Bred AI to Emerald.
Look at your tail. Here we go there. And I get it 35.4. I get 35, 37.5. I get 35 to get 37, 54,000 to 42. To get 4,200. I get 42 to 5, 4,500. I get 47.75. I get 5,000. I get it 5,000 to 2. To get 5,200. I get 52 to 5, to get 55. I get 5,500. I get 55 pounds. I get 5,500. I get 55. I get 55 pounds. I get 5,500. I get 5,500. I'm on you, Rodney. 52 and I am 5. I get 5,250. 5, to get 5,500, how to get 55. I get 55, I get it 5 word, how to get 57.50. Now 6,000. Now 6,000. Now 6,000. I get 6,000 to bid and buy. To get 6,000. Now to get 6,000 to bid and buy. I get 6,000. Name it. Get it on 6,000. Where you get to be 6,000. You get 6,000 to bid and 6,000 to buy. I sold him your way at $5,750. 57.50.
Hina. 136. Thanks, Cameron. You always
Mr.
find
King,
the good ones.
Thank you.
Last bred female today, lot 20. Here's a composite bred female. That's a lover boy out of a broker. That's a trendy pedigree in the Simmental business. Then again, bred late May to that express Bedlam bull. Here's an attractive female that's made extremely nice, a lover boy broker, bred to Bedlam, lot 20.
We have some more bred females, but they're commercials after the end of the sale. Absolutely, but we're working on lot number 20 right now. Make no mistake, be for 35, be 4,000. Hanging 4,000, I'm going to diamond it, where you going to be 4,000. Hanging 4,000, I'm going to diamond it, 35, 7, high up there to get 35, to get 37, to get 50. Now 4,000, I'm going to diamond it, 4, where you going to be 42 and 5. Hanging 45, 4,500, to get 45, 7, to get 47, 5. Hanging 5,000 and 5, 2. At 5,250, now to get 52, to get 2, to get 5, to get 5, to get 55, 7, to get 57, 7 tall. I get 50, now 6,000, now 6,000, now 6,000 tall. I get 6,000, I'm going to get about 6,000, now to get 6,000 to be by. Now 2 to get 62, to get 8, 2 to get 8, 2 to get 62, 6,200, now to get 8, 2 to get 8, 2 to get 6,250, now to get 8, 2 to get 6,250. Now 5, now 65, to get 5, 5 to get 65. I get 65, I get a diamond in 5, where 6,500. I get 65, I get a diamond in 5, where 6,500, now 65. I get 65, I get a diamond in 5, where you're going to be 6,500, all in, all done, I'm going to bank 6,500. Sold your way in the back of the room, 6,250. Kenneth Owens, 6,250. 143. Thank you, Kenneth.
We're going to change divisions and move into the fall show heifer prospects with one that I think is awful nice, lot 11. Here's a round table out of the envious Blackbird cow family that goes back to the same cow family as the high-selling heifer last year that the Harrison family bought and successfully campaigned throughout California and into the spring in Reno there. This heifer's broke. She's extremely gentle, folks. For any age of kid, this one can go down the road and compete. But you analyze her kind. This one's bold in terms of rib cage, super sound, level, smooth, and attractive. I think one that'll make a cow. But again, she's broke and can be successfully campaigned, especially for any of those California fair projects as a fall-born. Lot 11. Start the fall division.
Hey, look at your town, round table right here. Somebody be 4,500. I can 45, I get a 5 word. I can 4,500, I get I'll let you be 3, 2. I can 3,250, 5, 5, 35, 7, I get 37, 4,000, I get a 4. I can 42, I can 4,200, now to get 42, to get 2, to get 4,200, now to get the internet's in at 4,002. I can 4,200, now to get 42, to get 2, to get you got 2 people in on the internet. They both think they're 4. Now 2, now 5, now 4,500, now to get 4,500, now to get 45. I get 45, I get a 5, 7, now to get 47, 7 on, now to get 4,700. I get 47, 7, Oregon's in the lead. California, you're out 47.50. I get 45, 7, now to get 47, 50. I get 47, 7, now to get 45, now 5,000. I get 5,000. Oregon, you're out 5,000. I get a 2. I get 52 to get 8, 2 to get 52, to 50, now to get 8, 2 to get 50. California, you're out 52.50. I get 52 to get 8, 2 to get 8, 2 to get 8, 2 to get 52, to 50 zone, now to get 52. I get 52 to 50, now 5, 5 to get 5,500, now to get 55. I get 55, I get a 5, where you're going to be 5,500, now to get 55 times all. Oregon, you want to be 5,500, and I have. I get 52, now 5, 5 to get 5,500, now to get 5,700, now to get 57, 7 all. I get 5,700, California, 57, 750, now to get 5,750. I get 57, 7 times to get 5,750, and I have. All in, I'm going to Mike and I sold it right here at $5,500, 5,500. Going and staying right here in Oregon, buyer number 641.
Flip over a page to the first Sim-Angus fall heifer in lot 13. Here's a half-blood baldy, one that I think is so honest and so complete in her design. Super sound, super attractive, really maternal in terms of her rib cage. Long, smooth, and attractive. She's a loaded up, back out of a new design. A half-blood female that's got look and quality and structural integrity. Lot 13.
Hey, negative, partner, I'm here in 35.4. I get 30, then you're going to be 4,000. I get a negative 4,000. I get a negative 35.4. I get 30, then you're going to be 4,000. I get a negative 35, 32, 2, I get 32. I get 3,000, 32, 5, come along here, 30 pounds 7. I get 37, 7, time to get 37, a bid, 7 to 5, to get 30 pounds 7. I get 37, 7, on, how to get 37. No, I got 35 on the net, 7, 4. Now 4, 2. Now 4,200, now to get 42, now 5. I get 4,500, now to get 45, how to get 4,500, now to get 45 pounds, how to get 45 7. I get 47, 7 times to get 47 a bid, 7 to 5. I get 5,000, I get a diamond to 5 word, 5 times to get 5 word. I get 5,000, I get a diamond to 5 word, how to get 5,000. I can about you in the back of the room, you're out, you got to be $5,000, 5,000, 5,000. I get 5,000, I get a diamond to 5 word, you got to be 5 pounds, I get 5,000, I get a diamond to 5 word, you want to be 5. Sold it your way at $4,750, $47.50. 122, 47.50, 122. We'd have charged him more if we'd have known it was him.
Flip back to lot 12. Another Angus fall heifer here. One's up-headed, super square and sound. A round table out of a primo bred female. Lot 12.
Oh, that's why he's hiding behind that TV screen. Oh, look at you down. Here we go there. Here. Oh, here. So maybe 35.7. Hang it 35 to get 37.4. Hang it 4,000. Where? Net to get 4,000. So hang it 4,000 to be in bound to get 4,000. 4,000 to get 4,000 to be in bound to get 4,000. Hang it 4,000 and 2 to get 8 to get 42. 4 to 15 to get 42 to get 8 to get 42. Hang it 42 to get 8 to get 42. Hang it 42 to get 8 to get 42. 4 to 15 to get 42 to get 8. Alabama's in the lead. 42.50. Hang it 42 to 50 now to get 8 to get 42.50. Hang it 42 to 50 now to get 8 to get 8 to get 42.50 now to get 42. Hang it 42.50 now to get 8 to get 8 to get 8 to get 42.50 all in all done. Hang it 42 to get 8 to get 42.50 and I have. Hang it 42 to get 8 to get 42.50 so to get 42 to get 8 to get 42.50. Sold it on the internet. Buyer number 635 headed for Alabama. Next lot.
Last female of the day, which will also be the last fall female, lot 14, a red three-quarter blood Simmental here. That's an emerald back out of a County-O. This one's up-headed, super attractive sound. Square, you love the red ones all day. Here's your last opportunity on a female, the 2025 Traynham Cox female sale, lot 14.
Three-quarter Angus female right here. Oh, here, 2 big old there, 35.7. Hanging 35 to get 37, 50. Hanging 35.7. I have something to get 35 to get 37, 15 and 4,000. I get a 42, 42 to get 8 to get 42. Hanging 42 to get 8 to get 42 and 5 to get 4,500. Hanging 42, 15 and 5 internet out 4,500. Hanging 42, 15 and 5 to get 45.7. Hanging 47, 7 to get 47.5. Hanging 5,000. I get a 95. Where are you going to be 5,000? To get 5,000. Hanging 5,000. I get a 52 to 50. Now to get 8 to get 52. 55,000 to get 55. Hanging 55. 5,500. 5,500 says no, got to go 5,500. Hanging 55 pounds. I'm going to get 55 pounds. I'm going to get 5,500. I sold it your way at $5,250. KO, what was that number again? 143. Thank you.
Well, again, we appreciate everybody supporting the female side of the sale here today. We're going to move on to the bull division. As always, Traynham Cox brings you a reputable set of range bulls, all older age bulls, all have the homework done in terms of vaccination protocol. They come with a full breeding season guarantee. But here's a rugged, powerful set of bulls. I think some of the better bulls they've had over the years, in my opinion. But we're going to lead off with lot 60, one that I think was easy to find out in the pen. Here's an Emerald Sun out of an upshot. This one's rugged and stout and heavy with a big marbling, Eric. Here's a great way to start the bull division here at Traynham Cox with lot 60.
Well, I got him marked pretty high in my catalog. Here's a big middle square made kind of bull. A bull that's got a lot of travel in him. He can move out. Somebody be 10,000. 10,000's all. I'm going to let you be 35. 4. I'm 4,000. 45. I'm 4,500. Negative 45. 5,000. 5,500. Negative 55. 6,000. Negative 6,000. 6,500. Now 7. 75. I get 75. Now 88. Negative 8,000. Now 8,500. Negative 85. 8,500. Negative 9. Negative 9,000. Negative 9,500. Negative 95 and 10. I get 10,000. Now 10. 5. 11. I get 11,000. I come along here. 11. 11. 12. Now I get 12,000. Now 12,5. I get 12. 12,5. I get 12. I'm on Matt now. 12,000. 12. 13. Now 13,000. I get 12. I get to be 13,5. I get 13. 13,5. I got 13. 13,5. You all right, Rodney? 13. 13,5. I'm on Rod at 13. Got to be 13,5. 13,5. 13,2. If that'll help him shoot them BBs quick. 13,2. I got 13. Got to be 13,2. Now to get 13. To get 8. To get 13,2. Now to get 13,2. I'll let them go to Mike and I sold it your way, Rodney. $13,000. Put them on 102. Thank you.
Right below him's a paternal brother, lot 61. Again, here's a rugged, stout, long, big statured bull with a big marbling. Great way to put them together. 2 emeralds back to back, lot 61.
Absolutely. You on Kevin Ease. You look at here. Not only that, a lot of growth. Here's a big dollar C bull at 293. Here's another big middle. Look at the middle on this bull. You on capacity and meat and muscle. You look at here. Oh, negative 1. Look at here down 5, 6,000 on. Come along here at 6,000, 65, 7, 75, 8, 8,000, negative 8,500, negative 85, 9, 9,500. 10, 11,000. I get 11, come along here, 11, 5, 12. I get 12,000, now 12, 12, 5. I get 12, 12, 5. Now to get 13,000, now to get 13, make it 13, make it 13,000, now to get 13. 7.5, now 13,000. I get 13,000, now to get 13,2. I get 13,2, now to get 8, to get 13,2, to get 8, to get 13,2. I get 13,2, now to get 8, to get 8, to get 13,2, to get 8, to get 13,2. I'm on Quanta now, 13. You got to be 13,2. I get 13, to get 13,2, to get 8, to get 13,2. Sold them your way, Quanta, $13,000, 13,000. Porterfield gets hip. Thank you, Roger. 110, did you tell me? You better write that one down on the back of your hand. Next lot.
Flip up a page, lot 63. A bull follows suit in terms of phenotype, rugged, stout, and heavy. Here's a monumental grandson back out of Cowboy Up. Bull came off the cow at 827, ratioed him a 109. But again, here's one that follows suit in terms of stoutness and power with a big marbling, lot 63.
Well, you look at the middle on this bull. Once again, that's what's going to mash that scale down in the fall or the spring of the year, depending on your calving situation. Here's an opportunity right here. Somebody be 35, 5,000. I get 5,000, 5,500, I get 5,500, I get 5,500, 6,000, I get 6,000 to be in pie. I get 6,000, I get almost 6,000, where you going to be 6,065, now 7 pounds. I get 775, 8,000, I get 8,500, I get 85, 5, 9. I get 9,000, I get 9,500, now 10. I get 10,000, now 10, 10, 5, I get 11,000, I get 11, I get 11 to be 11, 5. I get 11, 5, now to get now 12, now 12, 5, now to get 12, 5. I'm on Matt now, 12, you got to be 12, 5 corner. I get 12, 12, 5 to get 12,500. I get 12, 12, 5, I get 12, 9, get 9, word. I get 12, 12, 5, all in, all done, I'm going to bank 12, 5. I sold the bull, $12,000 your way, Matthew. $12,000, and that's going to go to Drew Hill. 144, Drew and Rochelle Hill. Thank you.
Right across the page, 71, round table out of an epic. Here's a bull that came off the cow at 802, ratioed him a 106, 116 yearling, a big rib bull, lot 71.
71 be the bull to buy around here. Damn it, dang it, look at you down. Damn it, dang it, oh, dang it, around here down 5,500, now 6,000, come along here, 65, now 7, now 75, 8, 8,000, now 85, 9, 95, and 10, 10, 5. I get 10, 10, 5. I get 10, 5. Now you say 10, 5. Now 11, now 11, now 11, 5. Now 11, 11, 5. Now 12, now 12, 12, 5. I get 12, 12, 5, 13. I get 13, 13, 7, I have 13,000, now to get 13, 13, 2. I get 13, 2, 5. Now to get 13, 5. I got 13, 5, 7. I got 13, 7, 7. I get 13, 7, 7 of it. 7. I get 13, 7. I get 13, 7. I sold them your way at 13, 5. Once again, corner 13,500. Porterfield, thank you.
Round out that pin with lot 64. Here's a Cowboy Up son back out of a first class bull that ratioed 103 for weaning. Here's a long, extremely athletic bull with tons of expression, lot 64.
Lot number 64 will be the bull to buy. Here's the Cowboy Up right here. Here's the Cowboy Up. Look at here. Look at you down. 5,500. Now to get 5,000. 5,500. I get 5,000. Now to get 5,500. Now to get 55. To get 5,500. Now to get 55. I get 5,500. Now to get 35. 4. Now 4. Come along here at 4 and 45. Now 45. 5. Now 5,500. Now to get 55. 6. I got 6,000. Now I got 55 on the net. You're out there on the floor. You got to be $6,000. I get 55. You got to be 6,000 tall. I get 6,000. He's better than that, man. 6,000. I get to get him on 6. I get 6,000. I get to get him on 6. Where you got to be 6 a bit buy. I get 6,000. I get to get him on 6. All in, all done. I'm going to back 6, 6,500. I get 6. You got 6? I got 5,500 on the net. 6,000, 6,000, 6,000, 6,000. Oh, I get to want to look at here now. Hair trigger now. 6,000. I get to get him on 6. Sold them on the internet. $5,500. 5,500. Buyer number 607. Thank you, Chris.
Flip back a few pages to lot 50. Here's one that's extremely good to look at. This one's square and powerful, moderate in its kind, but this one's really good looking, extremely square, athletic, big upper hip in him. One of the features here, this bull came off the cow at 802, ratio on a 105. Here's a balanced carcass bull. It's got all the phenotype and design in the world. Lot 50 with a big square hip.
Hey, look at your town. You better believe it. You better believe it right here. You like him. Oh, big traveling kind. Some of you want to be 5,000 or 5,500. I get 55 and 6,000 and 6,500 and 7 and 7,500. I get 75. Now 8,000. I get 8,500. I get 8,500. 9, 9. I get 9,000. I get 9 more. I get 9,000. I get 9,000. I get 9,000 to be buy. I'm on Rodney out 85. You got to be 9. 8, 8,500. 8. You all right at 8, 8,500. 8, 8,500 now. Quanta, you got to be 85. 8,500 now to give 85. To give 8,500. Now to give 85. 8, 8,500. Now to give 85. To give 8,500. 82 if that'll help them. 82 to 50. Now to get 82. To get 82. To get 82. To give 82 to 50. Now to give 82. 82 to 50. Now to get 82. To get 82. To give 82 to 50. And I have sold them your way right in $8,000. $8,000. Put them on buyer number 118. 118. Thank you.
Flip forward a page to a new sire group in lot 57. Here's the Riverstone Vegas 49H son out of a reserve bred female. This one's sound, extremely youthful, correct in his body, easy flesh and soggy made bull. It's sound, heavy and attractive. Lot 57.
Negative, look at her down. Negative on 5,000, 5,500. Hang at 5,000, negative 5,500. Come along here, 55, 6,000, 6,500, 65, 7, 75. Hang at 75, 88, 8,000, 8,500, 8,500, 85, 85, now 9, 9,000, 91. You get 9. I get 9,500. I get 9,500, I get 95, 10, 5. I get 10, 5, 11, now I get 11,000, I get 11, I get 11, 5. I get 11,000, I get 11, 5, I get 11, 5. I get 11, 5, now I get 11, 5, 11, 5, so I get 11, 5, and I have sold him your way, Quan, $11,000. 11,000, that's going to go to 109, 109. Thank you.
Flip back to lot 51, back on those south points. Here's a smooth, long, attractive bull here that's very, very sound. Modest birth weight at 73, but a Cavanese direct of 19, a negative birth weight of 1.7. Here's a sleep all night heifer bull, lot 51.
Oh, lot number 51. Oh, now get it on. Thanks to the Lane Ranch, the last one. Oh, now we're on 51 now. Somebody be 5,500. I 5,500, now 6,000. Now come along here at 6,000, now 6,000, 65. That's 6,500, now get 65 pounds. How to get 6,500. I get 6,500, now get 65 pounds. How to get 6,500, now get 65, now 7, now 7 tall. Now 7,500, now get 75. I get 75, 75, I get a 75, now 8, to give it down. What do you think now to give 8,000 tall? 8,000, now to give 8, to give 8, to give 8,000, now 8,500, now to give 85, 85, 9, now to get 9,500, now to get 9,500. I get 995, 95, I get a 95, word 9,500. I get 9,500, now to get 95, to give 5, to get 9, now 10, now to get 10,000. I get 10,000, now to get 10, to get 10, to get 10, to get 10, to get 10 tall. I get 95, I get to be 10, 10 tall. Open that gate and walk him out of here, 95, 10. I sold him your way at $9,500, 9,500. Porterfield 110 gets him.
Right below him, another paternal brother, another Cavanese bull here, 78-pound actual, 13 Cavanese direct, a negative 0.1 birth weight. Here's another paternal sibling to the bull we just sold, a Cavanese bull, lot 52.
Oh, look at your tail now. Lot number 52 be the bull to buy. Lot 52 be the bull to buy. Oh, now look at your tail. Around here, we go there, 5,000, 5,500, and 55, 6,000. Now come along here, 60,000, 7, 7,500, now to get 75, 88, to get 85, 85, 9, now to get 9,000, now to get 9,000, now to get 95. I get 95 and 10, 10's all, now to get 10 to bid, 10 to buy. Now 10, 5, now 10, 5, 11, now 11,000, now 11, come along here, 11, 5, and now 12, I get 12,000, I get it on 12, burn again, 12, 12, 5, now to get 12, 5, now 13,000, I get 12, 5, got to be 13,000, now to get 13, I get 13,000, now to get 13, I get 12, 5, now to get 13, I get 13, I get 13,000, I sold the bull, $12,500, Matthews Way, 12.5.
105.
105.
55 is the next bull, and Matt, he's in the next column over. Lot 55 is the next one at South Point. Again, here's a long, smooth, attractive bull. Come off the cow at 667 pounds. A big rib bull, Eric. A 1.16 ribeye here in lot 55.
Wrong Portuguese. Oh, look at her down. Look at her down. Same complexion, different spot. Oh, right here. Oh, right here. 5,500. Now, big ribeye bull. 5,000. 5,500. I get 5,000. Now to give 5,500. Now to give 5,500. Now to give 5,500. Now to give 5,500. Now 6,500. Now 7. I get 7,000. Now to give 7. Now to give 7. 7,500. Now to give 8. To give 8,000. Where? I get 75. Now 8. To give 8,500. Now to give 85. To give 85. To give 85. Now to get 9. Now to get 9,000. 9,000. Now to get 9. Now to get 9. Now to get 9. To get 9,000. Now to get 9. Where? I get 85. Now to get 9. Now to get 9,000. Now to give 85. Now I'm on corner now at 85. 9. I get 85. Now to get 9. Now to get 9. To get 9,000. Sold him your way at $8,500. 8,500. Porterfield 110, 8,500 to buy him.
We're going to switch divisions real fast and move into the Sim-Angus division with a standout in that pen, lot 74. Here's a lover boy. This bull is rugged, stout, and powerful. You want to mash the scales down at weaning time, put some added performance and hybrid vigor in your calves. Lot 74 is the bull here to start the Sim-Angus division. Again, lot 74.
A lot of meat and muscle right here, men. Somebody be 5,000, 5,500. I get 5,000, now to give 5,500, now to give 55, to give 55, to give 5,500, now to give 55, 55, 6,000, now 6,500, now to get 65, to give 65, I get 65, now 7, now 7, now 7,500, now to get 75. I get 75, now 88, to give 8,000, now 8,500, now to give 85, to give 500, to give 8,500, 8,500, now 85 on 9, to get down, now to get down, to get 9,000, now to give 85 on 9, to get down, to get down, where 85's on Rod, now you got to be 9, then 9,000, now to give 85 on 9, 85 on 9, to get down, now to get 9,000, now to give 85 on 9, to get 9,500, I get 9,500, now internet you're out too, 9,500, I get 9 on 10, down to get 10, down to get 10, down to get 10, down, you wait 10, down to get 10, where I get 10,000, now to get 95, now 10 to get 10, 10 to get 95, now 10 to get 10, 10 to get 95, you got to be 10, I get 95, now 10 to get 10, 10 to get 95, 10, sold him your way, Rodney, 9,500. What'd you say, 102? 102.
All right, next one in the same Sim-Angus division, lot 80. Here's a rival back out of a style bred cow. Here's one that's extremely long, extremely sound, got tons of expression. Add that hybrid vigor with these Sim-Angus bulls, lot 80.
Look at your tail name. He's lot number 80 in your catalog. Somebody be 5,000, 5,500. He's as long as a wagon tongue. Somebody be 5,000. I get 5,000. I get 5,500. How to give it 55? To give 5? To give it 5,500. How to give it 55? I get 55. I get 5. When you get to be 5,500. How to give 5? Right in front of the TV screen. 55. I get 55. I get 5. When you get to be 5,500. I get 5,500. 35. I'm gonna let you all in. 35. Thank you. Now 4. Now 4,000. I get 4. When you get to be 4,000. I get 4,000. I get 4. We're 35, 42. I get 42 to get 2 to get 4,200. Now to get 2 to get internet's in 4,000. 42, 5. Now 4,500. Now to get 45 to get 5 to get 45. I get 4,500. Now 7. Now 4,700. I get 47. 7's on 5,000. I get 5. Where you get to be 5 then 5 where I get 5,000. I get 5. Where you get to be 5,000. Internet you got to be 5. I get 5,000. I get 5,000. I get 5 5. So I get 5,000. We're not 2. I get 52 to get 2 to get 2 to get 52 to 50. Now to get 5. At 5,500, now to get 50, 5,500. Nevada, you're out. You got to be 5,500. 5,500. I get 5,200 to 50. Now 5 to get 5,500. Now to get 55. I get 55. I get 5. Where you get to be 55. 7. I get 57. 7. So I'm going to get 57 to bid. 7 to 5 to get 57 and a half. I get 57. Now 6,000. Venerachi, you got to be 6,000. Nevada. 6,000 tall. I get 6,000 to bid. To get 6,000. Now to get 6,000 tall. I get 6,000. I get a negative on 6,000. On Little Dunham. Go to Bankman. 6,000. Now 2. Now 6,250. Now 6,500. I get 65. I get it in my 5. Fire 6,500. I get 65. You got to be 5 then. 65. I get it in my 5. Where 6,500. Now to get 65. I get 65. In Nevada. You got to be 6,500. And I have sold the bull $6,250 on the floor. 6,250. 103 gets on 103. Thank you.
Next bull is going to be on your supplement sheet, lot 87. With 4170s his tag number. Here's a Revival Son, ratioed 102 off the cow. Here's a high-performing, long, extended bull, lot 87.
Oh, want to look at here. He's lot number 87 on your supplement sheets. Make no mistake. Oh, want to here. Oh, 5,000. I get 5,000. I get 5,500. I get 5,000. I get 55. I get 5,500. I get 55. 7, 6,000. Now 6,000. I get 6,000 to bin pie. I get 6,000. I get 62 to get 2 to get 62. Now 5, 6,500. I get 65. I get 65. I get 5,000. I get 6,500. Now 7. Now 7. Now 7. Now 7. I get 7,000. Get to be 7,000 tall. I get 7,200. Now 7,500, now 7,700. I get 7,700 to bid, now 8,000. Now to give 8, to give 8,200. Now to give 82 to get 82 to give 82. 8,200. Now to get 82 to give 82. Now 5 to give 8,500. Now to give 85. 8,500. Now to give 85 to give 8,500. Now to give 85. 85. 7 to give 87 to bid. 7 to give 8,750. Now 9,000. Now to get 9,000. Now to get 9 where I get 9,000. Now to get 9. Now to get 9. Now to get 9,000. Now to get 9 where you want to be 9. I sold a bull $8,750. 87.50, and he's going to 124, absolutely 124. Thank you, Steve Robinette, here in Klamath Falls.
Next one, another Sim-Angus bull, lot 82. Here's a bankroll out of a loaded up. Here's one stout, powerful individual, double-digit cavities, up to 72 at weaning, with a decent marbling and a big rib, lot 82.
Look at your tail. 5,000, 5,500. I get 5,000, I get 5,500. Now come along here, 55, 6,000, I get 6,000, 6,500, I get 65. I get 65, I get 5, where 6,500, I get 65. I get 65, now 7, I get 65, I get to be 7,000. I get 65, 7, I get 7 to bid, 7 to buy. I get 65, I get to be 7,000, I get 7, where you get to be 65, 7. I get 65, I get to be 7, I get 7,000. Now 2. Now 72, now 75, and now Vada, you're out 7,500. I get 7,595, where 7,500, now to get 75. I get 7,595, where now to get 7,500, only hold on, I'm go to bank, Daniel. You got to be 7,500. I get 7,595, where 75, and I have sold it on the floor at $7,250, $7,250. Buyer number 103, $7,250.
We're going to flip back to the Angus division in lot 66. Here's a forefront son out of a Denver cow. Here's one that come off the cow, folks, at 816 pounds wean weight. If you sell them off the cow, here's a bull that added wean weight ratio to a 107. Here's a long, extended bull with tons of stretch, tons of performance, and lots of actual weaning weight. Lot 66.
Oh, big weaning weight bull right here. Help yourself right here. Somebody be 10,000. I'm going to let you be 5,500. I can 5,500 on my Angus bull. 55, 6, 65. 7,000, now 75, now 8,000. Now to give 8,500, now 9. I get 9,000, now to get 9,500. Now to get 95, to get 500, to get 9,500. Now to get 95. I get 9,000, now to get 9,500. Now to get 95, to get 500, to get 95. I get 9,500, now to get, I'm on corner now 9. You got to be 95. I get 9,500. Now to get 9,500. Now to get 95. I get 95. I get 95. Word. Now to get 9,500. Now to get 95. And I sold him your way, Quanah. $9,000. Put on 110. 110 Porterfield. Thank you.
Right across the page is lot 70. Here's a round table son, 746 pounds off the cow. Modest birth weight at 78. Here's lot 70.
Oh, lot number 70 once again. Help yourself right here. Big dollar C at 227, and somebody be 5,000, 5,500. I get 5,000. Now to give 5,500. Now to give 55. To give 5. To give 5,500. Now to give 55. Now 6,000. Now 6,000. Now 6,500. Now to give 65. Now 7. Now 7,500. I get 7,500. Now to give 7,500. Now to give 7,500. Now to give 8,000. Now to give 8. Now to give 8,500. Now to give 85. 8,500. Now 9,000. Now to get 9,500. Now to get 95. I get 9,500. Now to get 95. Now to get 95 and 10. 10. So I get 10,500. I get 10, 10, 5, 10, I get to be 10, 5, 11. I get 11, 11, 5. I get the internet, you got to be 11, 11, 5, 11, 5, 500. I get 11, 5. I get 11, 11, 5, down 12,000. I get to take them on 12. I get 11, 5, you got to be 12, 12 sold. I get 11, 5, 12. I get 11, 5, 12,000. I get to take them on 11, 5, you got to be 12. And I sold the bull $11,500. 11,500. And he is going to 110 again. Porterfield, thank you, Roger.
Flip back a page.
And Darla.
You bet. Lot 56, always great supporters of the program. Lot 56, here's a South Point round table. Here's one with 71 pounds of wean weight. Come off the cow at 795, 114 a year. But look at this, Eric. Not every day do you find one at Traynham with almost a 1 marbling and almost a 1 ribeye. Lot 56, a heavy wean bull with all the carcass in the world.
Big marbling bull, big dollar C bull, and you look at the stretch of this bull and the meat and muscle in him. Man, I'll tell you what, he's got it all. Big hip bull right here. You tell me no. Somebody be 20,000. I'm going to let you be 5,500. Thank you. Come on here at 5,500. Now to get 55, 6,000. Now to get 6,000. Now 6,500. I get 6,500. Now to get 6,500. Now 7. Now 7. Now 75. I get 775. 75. You got to be 7,500. I get 75. Now 8,000. Now to get 8,500. 85. 9. Now to get 9,000. Now to get 9. To get 9,000. Now to get 9,000. Point. You got to be 9. I get 9,000. Now he's a better bull than that. 9,000. I get 9,000. Now to get 9,500. Now to get 95. I get 9,500. Now to get 9,000. 9,500. Now to get 95. To get 500. To get 95. I get 9,000. You got to be 95. And open that gate and walk him. Sold the bull. $9,000 your way, Quanah. $9,000. He's headed to Porterfield, I do believe, once again. Buyer number 110. Thank you. We're going to go now to lot number 62.
Reckoning son. First class bred cow, one that's really extremely sound, soft-bodied, correct, and honest and complete in his makeup. Lot 62.
Oh, lot number 62 once again. Oh, want to look at you down. Here. Oh, 5,000, 5,500. I get 5,000 now to get 5,500. Now 6,000 now to get 6,000 to get 6,000 tall. I get 6,000 now to get on 6 word now to get 6,000 tall. I get 6,000 now to get on 6,000 word now to get big middle bull, 55, $6,000 is all. I get 55, you got to be 6,000 now to get 6,000 to bid high. I get 6,000 now to get on 6,000 now to get 6,000 now to get 6,000 to bid high. I get 6,000 now to get he's a better bull than that. Tell you what, right here now, here's a big middle bull right here. Here's a bull with that. I'll tell you what, you can send them bulls to the sale barn. Send them old bulls to the sale barn. I know I just sent a bunch that bring $3,700 around. Maybe more in some cases, but in this case, you're not talking a lot of money. You get yourself a spare bull. 5,000, 5,500. 5,000, 5,500. I can 5,000, negative, negative, 5,500, negative 55. I'm going to let you all in. 35, 4. I can 35, got to be 4,000, negative, negative, 35, 4,000, now 45. I can 40, you say 4,250. Now come along here, 25. Now 4,500. Now 45, 7. I can 45, 47. I'm on Rod now, 45, 7 half. I can 45, 4,750. I can 45, 7. I get 4,750. On. I get 47, 7. I get 4,750. I sold the bull. $4,500 your way, Rodney. 4,500. 123, 123. All right.
Flip back a page. Your performance bull in lot 58, a Vegas son out of a generation bred cow, 75 pounds weaning, 131 at a year with a 1.38 ribeye, Eric. Here's a big rib bull with all the performance. Come off the cow at 821 pounds. You want to press the scale down? Put some added yield and muscle in one. Lot 58.
Oh, I mean, you talk into that pen. This bull stuck out. He's a big middle, big rib, free-moving kind of bull right here. Somebody be 5,000, 5,500. I can 5,000, I get 55, 6,000, I get 6,000, I get 6,000 per. I get 6,000, 6,500, now 7, now 7, now 7,500, I get 75. Matthew, watch them all. 75, 8, now 8,000, I get 8,500, I get 9. I get 9,000, I get 9,500, I get 9,500, 10. I get 10,000, I get 10, I get 10, 5. I get 10, 5, I get 10, I get 10, 5, I get 10, 5, I get 10, 5, I get 10, 5. I get 10,500. I get 10,000. I get 10, 5, I get 10, 10, I get 10, 5, I get 10, 5. I get 10, now 11,000. Now 11,000. 11,000. Drew, you want to be 11? 11. Thank you. Now 11,5. Now 11,5. Now 12. Now 12,5. Now 12,5. I get 12,5. I get now 13,000. Now 13,5. I get 13. I get 13,5. 14. Now 14,5. I get 14,5. 15. Now 15. 15,5. I get 16. I get 16,000. I get 16,5. I get 17. Now 17,000. I get 17,000. I get 17. I got 16,500, 17,000. I got 16,500, I got to be 17,000. I sold him your way at $16,500. 16,500. Dwayne Martin, Jr., Livestock. Martin Livestock, thank you, Junior. Whoop!
108.
108.
Can't hide the good ones.
Got him a new order buyer coming along
right.
there, I see. Just buy him, son. Get that license plate.
Next one in is the Sim-Angus division in lot 85. Here's a County O loaded up, 60, almost a 68 weaning weight EPD, 101 yearling weight. Here's a long, stretchy bull with tons of hip and power. Add some hybrid vigor into a set of calves with these Sim-Angus bulls. Lot 85.
Oh, negative, wanna look at you down, negative, fire. Oh, negative, pretty good Sim-Angus bull right here, man. Oh, negative, wanna look at you down, negative, wanna run here, we go there in 5,500. I get 5,000, I get 5,500, I get 55. I get 5,500, I get 55, I get 5,500, I get 55. I get 5,000, I get 55, I get 5,500, I get 55. I get 5,000, I get 55, I get 5,500, I get 55. I get 3,500. I'm gonna let you all in. Thank you. Now 4. Now 4, now 2, now 42, now 42. I can 42 to 50, now to get 2 to get 42 to 50, now to get 42. I can 42, 50, now to get 2 to get 4,500, 4,500, now to get 45. I can 4,500, now to get 45, 7. I can 45 to get 47 to 50, now 5. I can 5,000, I get it in 5, where you going to be 5,000, I get it in 5, where you going to be 5, then. I can 5,000, I get it in 5, where you going to be 5, 2, now 52, 52, now 5, now 5,500, I get 55 pounds, I get 5,500, I get 55, I get 55, 55, 7, I get 57, 7, I get 57, 7, 6. I get 6,000, I get it on 6,000 on. I get 6,000 to be in by to get 6,000. I sold him at $5,750, and he's going to $5,750. What was that again, Quanta? 142, 142. Thank you, Roy.
Right below him, 3/4 sib, lot 86, modest birth weight, 78 pounds. Little more weaning here, a little more yearling and performance. Lot 86.
Look at you down. Odd number 86 to be the bull to buy. Somebody be 35 for. I get 35. I get to be 4,000. Now 2 to get 4,200. Now to get 42 to get 2 to get 4,200. Now to get 42. I get 4,200. Now to get 2 to get 42. Long and tall and got it all, man. 4,200. I get 4,200. Now to get 42 to get 2 to get 4,200. Now to get where? I get 4,200. Now to get 2 to get 2 to get 2 to get 4,200. Now to get 42. I get 4,000. Now to get 42 to get 2 to get 4,200. Now to get where? I get 4,200. Now to get 2 to get 2 to get 4,200. What about you in the back of the room? 4,200. I get 42 to get 2 to get 4,200. Now to get 42. I get 4,000. Now to get 42 to get 2 to get 42. I get 4,000. Now to get 42 to get 2 to get 4,200. Now to get 2 to get 2 to get 42. I get 42 coming to you, Roy Quanah. I get 42 to get 2 to get 42. Sold him your weight $4,000. Put them on buyer number 130. Thank you. All right.
Across the page, here's lot 79. Here's a rival back out of the Ova cow. Modest birth weight at 80. Here's one that's got a big rib at .65. A little marbling here, but here's a long, stretchy, high-performing bull in lot 79 right now.
Oh, lot number 79. Oh, look at you down. Right here, 35 4. Hang it 35, get to be 4,000. Hang it 4, where? Net get 4,000 to be high. Hang it 4,000. Hang it 4, where you get to be 4 there, 4,000 where? Hang it 35, 37, I have to get 37 50. Hang it 35, 7.5. Hang it 37, 7 to get 30. Come along here, 37, I have 4, then 4,000. Hang it 4. Hang it 4,000. Hang it 4 to bid, 4 to 5 to get 37 4. I'm on Matthew at 37. Have you got to be 4,000? Hang it 37. I have to get 4,000. I sold him your way, Matthew, $3,750 and put him on 140. 140.
Right next to him, lot 78. Lot 78. Here's a rival out of a loaded up. Here's a baldy bull here, long, extended, extra performance, lot 78.
Look at you down. Look at you down. 35 4. Hang it 35, get to be 4,000. Hang it 35, get to be 4,000. Hang it 4, where you get to be 4, 4, so to get 4,000 tall. 37 I have 4. Hang it 37 50, now to get 4,000 tall. Hang it 37 50, now to get 4,000 to be 4,000 to 5 boys. Hang it 37 50, now 42 to get 42 to get 2 to get 42. Hang it 42 to 50, now to get 2 to get 42 to get 2 to get 45 to get 4500 to get 45. Hang it 45, now get 95 word, now to get 42 55 45. Sold him your way, calling at $4,250. 130. 130.
Yes, last Simmental bull of the day, lot 77. Another revival son out of a Yours Believers cow. Here's one that's extremely sound, bald-faced bull. It's big and long and rugged and stout. Lot 77, a baldy bull.
Oh, look at here down. He's lot number 77 in your catalog. Oh, look at here down. Last Sim-Angus bull in the whole wide world. Somebody be 35 7. Hang at 35 to get 37 to 50 zone. Had to get 35 7.5. Hang at 37 to 50 zone. Had to get 37 7. Had to get 37 50. Hang at 37 7. Had to get 37 to 50. Where? Had to get 35 7. Hang at 37 7. Had to get 35 to get 37 to 50. Hang at 35 7.5. Had to get 35 to get 37 50. Come along here at 7.5 4. 4 2. Hang at 4,000. Hang at 42 to get 2 to get 42 to get 2 to get 42. Hang at 42 to get 2 to get 4200. Had to get 42. I get 42, 5 to get 4,500. I get 45 to get 5 to get 4,500. Sold him your way, Matthew, $4,250. 141. Thank you.
We're going to flip back to the Angus division. The first one out of the gate in this pin's lot 53. Here's a Cavanese South Point son, 13 Cavanese direct, 0.3 birth. Eric came off the cow at 808 pounds. Here's a Cavanese bull with all the actual wean weight in the world, lot 53.
Look at here down now. Cavanese bull, you better believe it. Look at here down. Look at here down. Look at here down. Look at here down. Big marbling bull, you're going to like him right here. Now to get 5,500, now to get 55, 6,000, 6,500, now 7 bar. I get 7,500, now to get 75, now 88, to get 8,000, now 8,500, now 9. I get 9,000, now to get 9, now to get 9,500, now to get 95. I get 9,500, now to get 95 and 10. I get 10,000, now to get 10, now to get in, now 10, 5. I get 10, 5, 11. I get 11,000, now to get 11, 11. All Rodney, your people out, you got to be 11. I get 11,000, now to get 11, 5. Now to get 11, 11, 5, 12. I get 12,000, now to get them on 12 word, now to get 12,000. I get 12,000, now to get them on 12 word, now to get 12,000 to be in by to get 12,000. Only in done, I'm going to bank 12,000. 12,000. Yes, sir, yes, 12. Sold the bull, $11,500. 11,500. Put him on 105.
Right next to him is another Cavanese paternal brother, lot 54, 14 Cavanese, a negative 0.8 birth weight. Actual scrotal of 40 centimeters, 765 pounds off the cow. Here's another Cavanese bull, the bull we just sold, paternal brother, lot 54.
With a lot of carcass, big marbling, big ribeye bull right here, $253 C. Somebody be 10,000. I'll let you be 550, 500. I ain't 5,500, now 6,000, now 6,500, now to get 6,500, now to get 65, now 7,000. Now come on here at 775, now 888, to give 8,000, now 85, 8,500, now to give 85, to give 85, now 9 again, 9,500. I get 9,500, now to get 9,500, now to get 95, to get 9,500, now to get 95. I get 95 and 10, 10 again, 10,000, now 10, 5. I get 10, 5, now to get 10, 10 to get 10, 5, now to get 10, 5. I get 10, 10, 5, now to get 10, 10. Internet, you want to be 10, 5. I get 10, 10, 5 to get 10, 5 to get 10, 5 to get 10, 5 to get 10, 5. I get 10, 10, 5, now to get 10, 5 to get 10, 10 to get 10, 5. Now internet, You got crossways. I had 95 with Rod's people over here, and I put you in at 10. They clicked in here at 95, but I had them in at 10. I got 95. They got to be 10. Washington, you got to be 10. 10,000's all. 95, 10. I get 95 now to get in, 10 to get in, 1,000 now to get in. Where? Sold it your way, Rod. $9,500. Sorry for the confusion. Excuse me? 139, thank you.
They've been on good ones all day. Thank you, guys. We appreciate that. Lot 67's the next Angus bull in. Here's a performance bull with tons of ribeye. 1.02 ribeye here, Eric. Lot 67, excuse me. Good bull here.
Oh, yeah, lot number 67 and a good bull. You better believe it. Oh, the big middle kind of bull right here. Oh, right here. 5,000, now 5,500. Hey, he looks just as good walking away from you. 5,500, 5,500. I get 5,500. You got to be 600. Get 5,500. Now 6,000. Come along here. 6,000. Now 6,500. Now 7,000. You got to be 7,000. I get 7,000. Now 7,500 again. 7 and 7,508. I get 8,000 now to give 8,500 now to give 8,509. I get 8,509 to get down now to give 8,509. 95. I get 9,500 now to get 9,500 now to get 95. I get 995. 95. I get 95 word now to get 9,000 now to get 9,500. I get 9,500 now to get 95. And I sold a bull $9,000. $9,000. Put them on 110. 110 gets him Porterfield.
Bottom of that page, lot 73, another Angus bull round table. Sis GQ daughter here. Here's one that come off the cow at 672 pounds, lot 73.
Look at you down. Right here. Oh, on 5,000, 5,500. I got 5,000. Now to give 5,500. Now to give 55. To give 5. To give 5,500. Now to give 55. I get 55. I get 5 word. Now to give 5,500. I got 35. 4. Thank you. Now 4, 5. I get 4,500. Now to get better than that. 4,500. I get 45. I get 4,500. I get 45. I get 4,000. Now to get 4,500. Now to get 45. To give 5. To get 4,500. Now to get 45. I get 45. Now to get 5 word. Now to get 4,500. I get 45, I get 95 word, now to get 4,500. I get 4,500, now to get 45, to get 5, to get 4,500, now to get one coming to you, Rod, 4,500, now to get 45, and I have sold him your way, Rodney, $4,000, 4,000, put him on 133, thank you. All right.
Lot 59. Here's a performance bull here. 87 pounds of weaning, 147 at a year with a big rib, almost 800 pounds off the cow. Here's a performance bull with all the muscle and power and pounds of wean weight and added growth curve in their yearling, lot 59.
Oh, almost 800 pounds of adjusted weaning weight right here. Oh, look at you down. 5,000, 5,500. I get 5,000. I get 5,500. I get 5,500. 6,000. 6,500. I get 6,500 here. I get 6,500. Now 7,000. I get 7. Where'd you go? 7,000. I get 7,000. I get 7,500. I get 7,508. Now to get 8,000. I get 85. 8,500. I get 85,9. Now to get 9,500. I get 95. 5,10. I get 10. 5 to get 10. 5 to get 10. 5, 11. I get 11,000. 11,5. I get 11, 5, 12. Now to get 12,000. Now to get 12, 5. Now to get 12, 5. I get 12, 5. To get 12, 5. 13. I get 13,000. Now to get 13. To get 13. To get 13. Half 13. I get 13,000. Now to get 13. 12, 7, 5, 13. Now 13, 2. Now 13. To get 2. To get 13, 2. I get 13, 2. Now to get 13, 2. Now to get 13, 5. Now to get 13, 5. I got 13, 5. Tell them to take that to the sale barn. 13, 5. 13, 7. 13, 7. I got 13, 7. 7. Now to get down 14,000. Now to get 14. I get 14,000. Now to get 14. To get 14. To get 14. To get 14. Sold it $13,750. 13,750. I got to write all these numbers down. 108, 108. Thank you, Junior. Absolutely. We're going to go now to lot number 69.
Lot 69, gentlemen, round table. Bred bull here. Come off the cow at 724 pounds. Lot 69.
Lot number 69. Oh, look at her down. Here we go there. 5,000, 5,500. I get 5,000. Now to get 5,500. Now to get 55. To get 5. To get 55. To get 5. To get 55. I get 5,500. Now to get 55. To get 5. To get 5,500. Now to get 55. I get 55. I get 5 word. Now to get 5,500. Now to get 55. I get 55. I get 5,500. Now to get 5,500. Now to get 55. I got 35. I'll let you all in. Thank you. Now 4,000. 35, 4. I get 4,000 to been buying to get 4,000, now to get 4,000 where I get 35 to get 4,000, I get a negative 4 where you get to be 4,000 been buying. I get 4,000, I get a negative 4,500, I get 4,500, now to get 42, 2, so I'm going to get 42 to get 2 to get 42, 4,200, now to get 2 to get 2 to get 42 to get 2 to get 42, now 5, 5, 5 to get 45, I get 42.50, now 5, 5 to get 4,500, now to get 45 pounds, now to get 45. I sold a bull, $4,250 your way, Rod, 42 and 50. 124 gets him down to the last two bulls in the whole wide world. We got some heifers.
72 round table promo bred big rib at 0.82. Come off the cow at nearly 700 pounds. Lot 72.
Look at you down. Around here, 5,000, 5,500. I got 5,000. I'm going to give it 500. Now to give it 500. 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 I got 5,000. Now to give it 500. To give it 500. To give it 500. Now 6,000. Now to get 6,000. Now 6,500. Now 65. I get 65. I get 50. Now 7. Now 7 again. 7,000. Now 75. I get 7. 75. 75. Come along here. 75. I waited here to give 8,000. Now to give 85. 8,500. Now to give 85. To give 500. To get 9,000. 95. I get 9,000. Now to get 95. To give 500. To get 9,500. Now to get 95. I get 9,000. Now to get 95, 10. Now to get 95, no 10 to get 10, 10 to get 95, you got to be 10. I get 95, 10, 10, so to get 95, 10, so to get 95, you want to be 10. I sold it $9,500 your way, 9,500, and that's going to go to Porterfield, lot number 110, or buyer number 110, buyer number 110.
Last bull in Fort Rock today is lot 65, a generation back out of an upshot. Here's a modest Cavanese bull at 7 Cavanese direct, only a 0.8 birth weight with a 78-pound actual, 709 off the cow, 0.7 marbling. Great way to end the Angus bull division here at Traynham Cox, lot 65.
We're going to be in Fort Rock in a couple of weeks. There's Fort Klamath. Oh, look at you down. Look at here. Oh, look at you down. Look at Johnny Rogers. Oh, look at you down. Look at 5,055. I got 5,000. I get 5,500. I get 55 where I get 5,000. I get 5,500. I get 55. I get 5 where 35 4. I get 35 4,045 pounds on 45. I get 45. I get 45 4,250. I get 42 to get 2 to get 42 to 50. Somebody get 42 to get 2 to get 42. I get 42 now to get 2 to get 42 to 50. Now to get 42 to get 2 to get 42 50. All in all done. I get 42 to get 2 to get 42 50. Yes, sir. Thank you. Now 5. Now 5. Now you're out here. Now 5. Now hold it. 45. Internet, you got to be 4. You all right? You all right? 45. Now 7. Now 47. Internet, you're out. Now 47. Now 5,000. Now internet, you're out again. Sandy, you got to be 40. You got to be 5,000. I get 5,000. I get it in 5. Where? Got to be 5,000. I get it on 5,000. I get it on 5. I get 5,000. I get it in 5. Where? You got to be 5,000. All in all, I'm going to bank, and I have sold it your way there, Matthew. 47 and 50. 101. 101 gets him. 101.
Going to Park Livestock probably. Next one in. Next one in is the commercial bred females, lot 200. There'll be 10 head of these females, as Brad alluded to earlier. These females were preg checked by Dr. Roby. They're due to calve late February into March, the first part of April. Bred to that Cavanese Conley South Point, some they've used and had great luck with in terms of a heifer bull. Again, we're selling 10 head of commercial bred heifers to calve late February into the first part of April there. 10 head Cavanese bull, a Keneally South Point son, preg checked the other day by Dr. Roby. 10 head.
All right. You're buying 10 head of these heifers, guys, bred heifers. You know the commercial market. Help yourself right here. Some of you want to be 4,000. I'm going to let you be 3, 2, 3,250. I get 3,250. On 32. I get 500. I get 3,500. I get 33, 4. I get 3,400. Now 5. I get 3,500, 6. I get 36, 7. I get 3,700, 8. I get 3,800. Now to give 8 here to get 3,800. Now to give 8 here to give 8 here to get 3,800. Now to give 8 wire. I get 37. Now wait 8 here to give 8 here to give 8 here to give 8 here to give 8. Some to get 37. Now wait 8 here to give 8 wire. Now 9. Now to get 39. To get down. Now to get down 4. I get 4,000. I get a 9 at 4. Where you going to be 4 then? I get 4,000. I get a 9 at 4. 45. I get 4,000. I get a 9 at 4. 39. 4,000. Here we go. 39. You got to be 4,000, and I have sold the heifers 3,900. They're going to buyer number 122. 3,900. All right. Do you take just one, or I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Don't give him that option. All right, 3,900, buyer number 122. Thank you, Rick Anderson. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to conclude our offering for this afternoon. On behalf of myself, Jared, Rod, Quanah, Matthew, Sam, the whole crew, Thank you guys very, very much. Please, make sure you settled up. Please be careful on the way home. We'll see you again next year, next time. All right, if anybody's interested and you want to write some averages down, we got them. All right, the show heifer average was 17,725 head on 10 show heifers. The fall open heifers, there's 4 of them, they averaged 48.75. Spring pairs averaged 10,750. The bred heifers, 4 of them, averaged 58.75. Angus bulls, 23 head of bulls, averaged 97.06. The Sim bulls averaged $5,972. All right? So perfect. Thank you, guys.